Welcome to another video. Just wanted to say thank you all for watching. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, check out the Patreon, and I'll see you all in the intro. Welcome back, folks, to another video. We're doing it on the Rock in Modern, and with the new Brother War cards out, I have copied a list from our boy Gossamer Gamer, I believe, or Gossamer Glenn. They have been playing a lot of the Rock, and I wanted to see their list. And I mean, obviously it's very similar to our past list, but we are adding at least one new card. I think the one card that obviously is going to be played at least in some numbers in the list at some point. At some point I do want to explore more of the other cards in the format, and from obviously from Brothers War, but I do think Haywire Might is a card that no matter what, we are going to be playing in at least some quantity. This card is extremely good. So first off, it is great against the Urza Saga decks. It's great against and not Double Creativity. It's great against God, I can't think of the Underworld Breach. It's good against any artifact decks. It's good against this card does so much. And the fact that it's just also a 1/1 creature that can gain us 2 life, there's so much versatility here. It's just a very, very decent on rate creature. It's a 1/1 for 1 at the bare minimum. It's another it's cool to be able to find a creature off of our saga now. So instead of getting Ginger Brute, we actually have something that is actively good. It's good against Leyline Binding, which is actually kind of a huge card right now, a very big player. And there's just so many things that this card can do. So obviously this card is going to be Almighty Might. It's going to be the card that we are definitely testing out. The rest of the list is very much stock, but I'm assuming this card is going to be main deck playable. It's going to be sideboard playable. The question is, how many of these do we want to play, and to what extent do we actually want to play it? So yeah, I think this is just fantastic. So let's just talk about the deck real quick, because everyone watching this, I sure hope the Rock. We've been playing around with this list for a long time, but we are still on the 4 endurances. Brought back the Dark Confidants. Really do love this card. Tarmogoyf as a good beat stick, with a Boom Command as our Renin 6 solution, plus just killing a bunch of stuff, Ragavan, etc., and getting back Urza Sagas. And then, miscellaneous life drain, killing random stuff, very good. Elvish Reclaimer as a decent threat, Confined Urza Saga can become a 3/4, has a lot of versatility. We got the 6 discard suite, some removal spells on 1 mana. We have our 3 baubles to kind of, grow our Goyfs, have Urza Saga targets, and to smooth out our draws. And then we have our designated targets off of Urza Saga that, these are kind of our silver bullets in certain matchups, except for Spring Lake Drum. These 4 artifacts are basically just, they're stock. They just kind of help the deck function a little bit better, whereas these are actually the 3 silver bullets. And then as for the sideboard, we are still on Bitter Blossom, because its card is very, very good against Murktide Regent. Go for the Throat just for big creatures. Torok against those white decks and, any control deck. Necro for that combo. EE for creativity. Hammer, a million other things. And then we also have 3 more, silver bullets in the sideboard, and then a 4th one that we can find off of Reclaimer. So a lot of, cool stuff going on here. I hope you all enjoy this list. Let me know down below if you want to see, Titania in this list at some point. Maybe I'll try that in Pioneer, because it seems a little bit more realistic there than in Modern. So yeah, I'd be definitely interested to look at some of these cards. So I am just excited to get into this list. So without further ado, I'll see you all in the first match. Our starter is bad, so we will ship it, and our second starter is at least more reasonable. Still not great, but I'm gonna keep it and kind of just hope we top deck a land at some point. I would be very much obliged. Fetch, Shock, Inquisition U. See what we're up against here. Ooh, we're up against the Invoke Despair deck. I mean, I'm gonna take the Thoughtseize. I would rather Thoughtseize away something here, and if we top deck a land, we can pop this Expedition map, which would be very fantastic. So, I don't know, I just couldn't imagine taking anything else here. Kind of high rolling here, but I think the high roll is the way to go. Oh my god, we're so good at this game. We can get a basic forest. We can cast a Witherbloom command. Oh man, This is a lot easier to cast. Holy bajoli. I did not notice this. That is actually like a million times easier to cast that they did that. Wow. All right. That's fantastic. I love that. I think that's kind of like how Collective Brutality was cast in the past. But yeah, that is fantastic. I love that for us. Bulgaria or Odd Farm? All right. Go ahead. I'm probably going to Thoughtseize this Invoke Despair. That would be my assumption. Okay. That's annoying. So they're probably going to get another Coffers, which is good for sure. But we'll see what happens here. Have an Endurance for the instep here. Kind of just, you know, put some pressure on. Not going to target anyone. We do have Tarmogoyfs that we'd like to draw, and there's other stuff, obviously, but I think hitting their yard just kind of, you know, pointless. All right, our own Urborg. I mean, might as well just play that. Thoughtseize you. I'm going to take this Invoke. Yeah, well, we're definitely taking the Invoke now. Definitely taking the Invoke. All right, attack you. So I'm curious what they are going to grab off of Karn. Obviously, I mean, unless something weird happens, I would assume we are grabbing another Cabal Coffers. Yep. So we can make 6 mana, which I'm not sure what that does. If they have 6 mana, we can kill the Karn, and then the next turn they only have 6 mana, so kind of thinking that this doesn't matter. I think this is an opportunity for us to grab the Haywire Might, and I just think it's quite strong here. Because I'm not sure what else I would grab. Now, granted, if they have a Wormcoil Engine, that's probably the biggest problem. If they have something else, I'm fine. But Wormcoil Engine is the problem, so let's just hope that's not the pickup. I guess I could also grab, like, Pithy Needle. Maybe the Saga, but that seems rough. Oblivion Stone. Okay, currently that doesn't actually do much. So that's fine. Fail push. All right. I believe we are grabbing the Might. The Haywire of the Might. Pick up a land here. Guess it's the forest. I don't think it really matters. And then attack you with Construct, Karn with Endurance. Say go. And then we currently do have the O-Stone covered, right? Because they can only make 7 mana. Now, if they have a natural land here, yeah, okay, what they did. So, well, that sucks. That was kind of the card we were trying to dodge. Yeah, now they can just O-Stone, pop O-Stone. And they have a Karn on the back side of this. So if we draw a Thoughtseize, that's probably our only real out at this point. Because Karn is going to be game over. Yeah. All right. They got us. I mean, we did not draw particularly well, but not really much that we can do. Okay, so things I like in this matchup. Necro, I think, is fine against just like naming Cabal Coffers or Urborg. Haywire Might will be quite good. Pithy Needle will be quite good. Go for the Throat's useless. Torok, I think, is actually pretty decent. And then that's really it for like main stuff that I want. Fatal Push and Blood Chief's Thirst can go away. Haywire Might's fine. It's not amazing. Not amazing, but it definitely does its job. I think we can get rid of a Pithy Needle. Not Pithy Needle. The Nile Spell Bomb. Like, they don't use their graveyard at all. So. Alright. Hand is fine. It's not amazing, but it, you know, we have, like, this hand definitely can beat certain hands of theirs. So I definitely don't underappreciate this hand. So we're gonna fetch a dual land here. The main reason to fetch a dual land is this kind of comes from playing the deck enough to realize what cards you need to play on turn 2. And there have been way too many times where I've fetched a basic on turn 1 and it's like, okay, I literally can't do anything. So we can name map. We definitely don't want to take either one of these. Do we want to take map or Profane Tutor? Probably Profane Tutor. I think this card's just like strictly better. And like, it's like the same thing, but this is just a turn slower. Okay, Inquisition. Probably gonna take Pithy Needle. I'd imagine you're not gonna allow us to name your expedition map. But yeah, so the reason fetch shock, in case we draw Tarmogoyf or Elvish Reclaimer. Okay, we draw Urza's Saga instead, which is fine. Definitely not a bad draw. Definitely not amazing either. I'm a little bit out of touch. So gotta remember now. Can I play Urza's Saga this turn? Okay. I sell 2 for 1. Oh, okay. So they have Blast Zone and a mystery card after this situation. So if I play Urza's Saga, we make a construct. Don't believe we can play it, right? Yeah, no. All right, go ahead. Probably going to fetch shock again. And I don't think there is. I guess I'm gonna fetch shock now in case. I don't know what they could have, but I would just prefer not to get got by something random. Like, I don't know what it could be, but there are definitely cards that people play in Modern that could, I don't know, could destroy my Urza Saga, could prevent me from searching. The amount of time, I mean, I've gotten Shadow of Doubted before, and I'm not opposed. I'm not really trying to have that happen again. So, it could happen. It might happen. It might not happen. But might as well as just do it now. No reason to not do it now. Okay, so we draw a Blooming Marsh. Question is, what are we grabbing off of the Saga? We could grab a Might. Grab a Bauble. I don't think Bauble or Might is the pickup here. I'm gonna grab a Might. Not necessarily sure that blah 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 blah. Can't speak. That is a good pickup, but I don't think I am opposed to playing it here. Worried about exactly Urborg to invoke, but that would have to be their last 2 cards, and even then it wouldn't be, you know, the end of the world. We'd still have, you know, 3/3s with an Endurance coming the next turn. So expedition map, sure. So let's see. Not a bad draw. It's not a great draw either. Definitely gonna attack here. Attack for 9. I will. They could pop Blast Zone next turn, but I don't think that does anything. All right. We have lethal with Endurance. We have lethal with making a construct. We have. I'm pretty sure this game's over. I couldn't imagine them having a way out here, but we'll see. I mean, obviously they could. Maybe would Karn into Ensnaring Bridge do it? No. But yeah, it would. Karn into Ensnaring Bridge is the out, I believe. I'm gonna have exactly enough mana to do it. God. Sickening. Sickening, sickening, sickening. Oh, man. Maybe they don't have bridge? I couldn't imagine they don't have bridge. Engineered explosives. Okay. Well, that's good news. I thought we were in trouble. Never mind. We are all good. They don't have an ensnaring bridge. Okay. I will cast my endurance. Okay. Yep. Take my Elvis Reclaimer. Game's over. Unless your last card is... Can't imagine it's anything. That can't be anything. Alright, I think we got it. Definitely kind of a sketchy one, but we did get there. Sweet. Alright, we actually won it. Definitely spooked there for a second. Okay, so thinking about sideboard plan here, anything we want. The only card I think I would consider is Blood Chief's Thirst, and is it better than anything in this deck configuration? I could see an argument for, you know, Witherbloom commands. I could see an argument for like Elvis Reclaimer just not being that great. Termina Bauble. I think having an out to Karn is reasonable enough. All right, I'm gonna take out an Endurance. Endurance is a little bit high costed, and it's like not even doing that much in this matchup. All right, this hand is fine. The only real issue with this hand is we do have Urborg in it, which is not great, but granted, they might have Urborg in their hand, so it just doesn't matter. Okay. Expedition map, sure. Alright, good draw. Means we don't have to worry about our land situation here, really. We can March Damnation Karn. Okay. And they have a Field of Ruin. So not playing Urborg is definitely part of the game plan. So that is good to know. That was a good draw. That was a very, very, very good draw. Puts pressure on them. We can Thoughtseize next turn. Take probably the Damnation. Bulk offers, sure. So actually, as it stands... Okay, wait, no, they could. I was like, they can't pass Karn, but they actually can. Relic. That was a good one, wasn't it? I'm definitely going to... What? I think I need to Witherbloom command and then Thoughtseize this turn. Because this Relic is going to be really freaking annoying to deal with. So, cast. Let's do destroy this, and then I guess I would rather mill. Probably? I can imagine there's a reason not to, so. I'd mill them as well, but I don't think it's necessarily worth it. Should probably exile their own instant here. Now, what do we want to take from their deck, or from their hands? It's like, I could see Damnation or Karn making sense. I'm kind of thinking Karn makes the most sense. Interesting. Okay, we will exile our Inquisition. Literally does nothing. Let's grab Verdant. Verdant, and then attack you for 5. Oh, I missed out on a point of damage. That's okay. It'll probably come back and make us lose the game, but you know, it is what it is. Thoughtseize. Oh, my Thoughtseize. Oh, my Thoughtseizes. Oh, that's actually kind of questionable. I still think it's Karn, but With the Field of Ruin being revealed, it's a little bit closer in my opinion. Hopefully they just slam Field. Damnation. We go Urza Saga Confidant. Push our advantage here a little bit. Okay. It's fine. A 2-drop would have been nice, but beggars can't be choosers. So we have 1 forest left in the deck, and then this Verdant's actually just dead. Field of Ruin, we will get our forest. Sure. If they have March or Fatal Push, we are in trouble. I guess they could also have like Karn here, which would be interesting. Maybe like another Damnation. Karn. What are we grabbing off of Karn? Wormcoil. That's a problem. Witherbloom. Armagoyf. Okay. Problem semi-resolved? Not really, but let's Witherbloom, drain a mill, drain you, pick up Saga, play Saga, play Goyf. We can kill Karn next turn, but we would lose something. I don't know. Karn was like, that was a pretty good turn for them. You know, Field of Ruin into Karn. I guess Urza Saga can end up just getting a Pithy Needle and naming Karn, so maybe that's just not a thing I need to be worried about. The opponent just ticks up Karn. They're like deep in the tank here. I'm not really sure what they're doing. I mean, I think this is a pretty straightforward turn here. Blooming Marsh. Boseiju. That was actually a pretty good draw. So now we can attack the Karn. And then kill the Wormcoil with Boseiju after blocks. Yeah. Okay. Boseiju after blocks. We get to kill the Karn. Unless they have Fatal Push and then, like, you know, whatever, they got us, right? It is what it is. Can't just, like, live in upset land. Okay. What are we casting here? Please be like a Thoughtseize. I would love that. I want to go into combat. They're, like, deep in the tank over whatever is going on. Okay. Gaining life here. That's fine. Casting an expedition map finally. Okay, what are we picking up here? I can imagine Urborg is even a second Cabal Coffers. That makes some sense. 5. No shot. You have exactly enough for an Archon, and we were in the tank this long for that? I'm like genuinely confused what's going on. Okay, a Karn, sure, that's okay. I'll just Pithy Needle Karn. I really don't care about Karn. Guess I'm worried about what they get off of Karn, but what are they getting off of Karn? I guess, well, I mean, obviously we'll figure out what happens when it happens, but they grabbed a Walking Ballista. That's actually pretty good. Sure. It's kind of a problem. See if they kill our Urza Saga token. No. Okay. Elvish Reclaimer. See if they let this resolve or not. Oh, they do. God, dude, like I think I actually have to name Walking Ballista as shittily as that sounds. Yeah, I mean, like, I just don't think we can name Karn Then just let them dump into Ballista here. Yeah, I mean, let's see. They have 1, 2, make 5, plus 1, 2, 3. Wait, 1, 2, 3. So 2 is 5, 8, down 2 to 6 plus 5. They have 11 mana, so they can pump this 3 times. Maybe that's just fine. That is just fine. I think that's just fine. I mean, maybe I'm not wrong. Maybe I'm wrong, but like, I kind of just think it is what it is, right? Attack you. I mean, I genuinely think we're just like in a shitty position that we're probably not going to be able to win because this is a very bad matchup. If you did not know, any big mana decks are generally quite insane against mid-range lists, and you know that's just how it is. Also, like, they have a spell in their hand. I don't know what spell it is, but I do know for a fact that a spell is in their hand. So yeah, just putting a thing on Ballista, I don't really care about that. That's all they're doing. This is like at least acceptable. Blood Chief's Thirst or Armagoyf. Okay. Well, that was pretty bad. That was about as bad as it could get. And that was what the spells were. I mean, I don't really have a better option. Like, I have to trade off here. I don't know what we can even draw at this point. Takanuma. Okay. Don't know what this even grabs us. Torok does nothing. I guess Goyf is our best card. But we're just losing this Ballista. God damn Ballista. They top decked a removal spell. Unfortunate. Alright, we're dead here. Oh, tough match, tough match. Yeah, I'll see you all in match number 2. We're into match number 2 with, you know, a slow, but I would say an acceptable hand. Ooh, what are we up against? Goblins? Humans. Okay. This will be a fun matchup. A little blast from the past. That was a fantastic draw. Well, extraction specialist would be scary if we didn't have endurance. What is the problem here then? Maybe we take ignoble, understanding that this is the card they can cast next turn, and then that essentially allows them to double spell. I kind of think that is the take. Just like not allowing them to double spell in the future. Not sure if that's the right take, but it's the take I'm gonna make, so. Oh, they drew a land anyways. They drew the land anyways. It's okay. We tried making an effort. Witherbloom command? Oh man, they know. They know. I kind of think I just want to play Dark Confidant here. Granted, I couldn't block it. No, let's play Tarmogoyf here then. The goofball is quite strong. Then we can cast Endurance next turn by, you know, also tapping out for Urza Saga, or not tapping out, but playing Urza Saga, so. Dahlia's Lieutenant, sure. Do we know their hand? They have one mystery card. Bro, it's like freaking Blowout City if they have another one. I mean, it would have to literally be the other Thalia's Lieutenant. I'm making this block. Like, quite literally, it would have to be the other Thalia's Lieutenant. All right. I mean, I accept that. I mean, that is what it is, right? I think you could have argued to not make that play, but I made it, so I don't know. Call me crazy, but I think that was fine. I would love for them to cast Extraction Specialist here, but it does not look like that's going to happen. Reflector Mage, sure. Okay, this is fine. Yeah, this is like a-okay with me. Alright, dope. Endurance. Endurance. Do I actually want to block this? That's actually kind of a good question. Probably. Yeah, probably. Not saying it's like the best block, but it's definitely a block. Oh. That's good. That's pretty good. I think I'm gonna make this play then. Kill the recruiter minus destroy permanent, destroy kill, play goofball, say go. And I think we're just ahead. I mean, just have to be pretty far ahead. They do have an extraction specialist, which can get back Athalia's Lieutenant, which is not bad, but next turn we're gonna play Goyf and like just pull pretty far ahead. Yeah, this is fine. Can make this block, it's free. Another Witherbloom. I'm just gonna float a mana. I don't need to do anything here. Shadow Spear, Witherbloom minus mill us, kill Thalia's Lieutenant, grab Urza's Saga, play Saga, play Springleaf, play Mistress Bauble, play Tarmogoyf. They go. That was a very good turn for us. Extremely good turn for us. And yep, that's the concession. Would have drawn push into a tomb, but at that point, it just doesn't matter. All right. Definitely want EE. Definitely want Torok. Definitely want Go for the Throat. These are all very, very powerful cards. Things I definitely don't want are Nihil Spellbomb, Haywire Might. I don't think I want the play set of Endurances. Dark Confidant's a weird one because it's not bad, but it's also not great. I'd almost want to say that like I would prefer Endurance on the draw and Confidant on the play, because I think on the draw we're trying to be more defensive, whereas on the play we're trying to be more proactive, and I think Confidant's just a better proactive than reactive card. So that being said, I would rather have it out than in on the draw. And yeah, I mean, Urza Saga is our, you know, pull ahead engine, which we found. We also have a Reclaimer. You could have also argued maybe trimming some discard is definitely reasonable in this matchup. Like, you know, they're a top deck in the end game, so I don't know. A fatal push. That is good. I don't want to draw another land, so I'd rather bobble us. Thoughtseize. Yeah, that's not bad, I don't think. Oh, what? Wow. They are a Yawgmoth deck. I mean, I can't beat the Magus, so I'm gonna take the Magus, but wow. That is surprising to say the least. Huh. That is just something, I guess. I don't know. I did not expect that to be in their deck at all. Bloodchief's Thirst, quite strong. But I think I do want a Bloodchief's Thirst. Doesn't really matter which here. I guess Champion is less of a problem if they get it back, and it's diversifying my my mana cost on board. So if I get an EE, putting it on 2 is okay because we have a Reclaimer on 1. Yeah, they just drew running lands, which is kind of an issue. That being said, we are only taking 3 a turn, which we can beat. We're taking 6 this turn. Next turn we have to Thoughtseize them. So we are going to go to 14. They're not winning this game fast. Alright, we do have the Thoughtseize, because I don't think Yawgmoth is going to be a card that we can reasonably beat. Okay. So we can cycle here. We could block and then push the Mantis Rider. I don't think it's very good. Another Canopy land. Okay. So leaving one of their cards in hand is a land, the other is a mystery card. I think we just have to push here. I don't know. Don't tell me you drew Extraction Specialist. Or, yeah, Extraction Specialist. That would have been the card that I've been worried about. And another Reclaimer is actually quite good. I played another Saga. Yeah. Say go. So what is our card in hand? Nothing that they can play, which is quite PogChamp. So they have at least one land in hand, I'd assume. White. Okay, Thalia's Lieutenant's fine. Does nothing of detrimental effect here. Attacking for 4. So we're going to get Shadow Spear, which makes our creature a 4-power creature, so that it can trade with Mantis Rider if that's their game plan. So we are going to make a construct. Make a construct. Trigger happens. Grab ourselves Shadow Spear. Play Verdant. Tap. Whip. Attack. Hope they don't have Reflector Mage, because if they do, we are dead. If that was your draw, you are just insanely good. No freaking way. Oh my god! Jeebus! Man! Come on, man. Ah, they're just better. I guess they don't have lands in their hand, do they? Because they would have probably played a land. Ah, damn it, dude. That's tough. Alright, well, we have to make... I guess the block we have to make is like this. Go to Tier 1. Yeah, I mean, if you have any human, we're just like basically already dead, but... Okay. What can we draw into Torok? Why would Haywire might actually be playable here? God dang it. I don't think we're winning this game by actually making a construct. Bobble ourselves. Overgrown Tomb is on top. Not gonna do it. Yeah, so we have to send our Elvish Reclaimer in to the end of the world. This is a free block. Now it's whether or not they're afraid of the free block. God, dude, that was so tragic. Just the reflector mage was huge. I mean, what do we even draw at this point? We have to draw exactly. I actually don't even think we have an out here. We fetch down to 2. And I don't think we have an out. Like, actually don't think we have an out. I will play to my draw here. If we were at 1 more life, we would have had an out, but alright, we're done. Not gonna make them attack. Alright, I think I'm gonna stick with this game plan. Like, don't really care that much about Confidant here. We just like want to not get ran over. I think this hand's fine. They also kept in Aether Vial, which is quite questionable because it's not like actively doing anything. Like one of those weird cards that don't do much against our deck. Because like we are a deck that's trying to 1-for-1 and obviously losing out on your mana or losing out on an actual card sometimes just is not helpful. Okay. They are drawing a land, so the Aether Vial just doesn't matter. That is just the card that is the least important in this situation. Now the better question is Pyre of Heroes or one of their 3-drops more important. I kind of feel like I want to take a 3-drop, but I'm not sure which one. I'm thinking it's Adeline. No, I'm gonna take Magus. Magus has the highest probability of screwing us over, whereas Adeline, if we can deal with Adeline, we can deal with the Magus as well. So either way, we're okay. Land. Ugh. All right. Well, EE, I guess. And draw lands. Kind of sucks. That is what it is, you know. Not mulliganing that hand really ever. So. Oh man. Just happens to happen. Slam your Adeline. Yep. Okay. So we have all mystery cards in hand. I am not going to evoke my endurance just yet. Okay, we drew a land. Let's go. Sure. Okay, what are we grabbing here? Naming Fatal Push. Sure. That I don't really care about. Am I shocking here? I don't think I need to. Go for the throat. Well, now, do I even need to do that? What do they have? They can Pyre a Meddling Mage into a Reflector Mage. So yeah, we should probably just kill this Adeline. This Pyre is going to be pretty good, but, you know, such is life. Okay, Noble. Get noble with it. Bop, 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 bop. What does this do? May destroy target enchantment. Huh. Got another Adeline. Okay. Oh, that's whenever any human attacks. Oh my god. Are we really about to lose to humans? Oh man. Oh man, maybe not. We'll have to see. Goofball. The goofball. Ooh, maybe I should have not played the Shadow Spear. And maybe that was the call. just because they probably that's fine. Yeah, that's okay. Oh shit. Yeah, never mind. That's not okay. I thought they only had. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. Missing land. Blah. That's okay. It is what it is. We starting off 0-2 to, you know, magic's magic. Sometimes, you know, I'm not mulliganing that hand. It's hard to say to mulligan that hand, but without further ado, let's get into the next match. We're getting into match number 3. Just can't keep this hand. Just way too land heavy. This hand's definitely better. I'm going to put back a swamp, because fetch lands are better in this deck. We're up against a Kahira deck, which does not excite me with the way our hand's looking, because these cards are not amazing against Kahira decks, but depending on what they're on, maybe it's a little bit better, maybe it's a little bit worse. So we'll see. We'll see. If it's just blue-white control, then we're going to be in a world of hurt here, unless we start drawing, you know, rather well. And that does not quantify as a rather well draw, but it is a draw that we can, you know, it allows us to cast our Endurance. You don't have to cast our Witherbloom command. We might actually want to cast our Witherbloom command because it grows the Goyf. Can maybe find us a... Oh. Anders Lounge. Not sure why that is. Maybe we're up against Zoo? No. Okay, that was like the draw that we were looking for. Maybe this is just blue-white control. Some blue-white control lists have been splashing around with just like plain 5 colors essentially. So, not... Wait, they have also 60. They also are playing with 70 whatever cards. 70 like 6 cards or something. So maybe this is just like... Maybe this is like 4 color good stuff? Which in that case, our hand is definitely better. But I'm not really sure what's going on, so... A lightning. Yeah, that's fine, I guess. Why? Uh-oh. My ting got stuck. So they can't be playing Snapcaster Mage, so might as well just run this out. Little Endure Ants. Endure Ants? Maybe I should have done that in response. Yeah, that was the play, wasn't it? That would have been the Giga Brain play, but instead I made the Peanut Brain play. This is what happens when you kind of get a little bit out of touch from Modern. Things tend to start going a little bit poorly. Yeah, let's just take this Teferi Unraveler and push our agenda, which is the Urza Saga agenda. Okay. That's not a bad one. It's not a bad one at all. What are we drawing here? Not a good one. Bluch. Bluch. Yeah, okay. I do believe our game plan here is to grab... What? I don't want to just grab Haywire Might. It's a 1/1. It does something. Could also grab like Spellbomb, Mistress Bauble. I kind of don't just like hate having a creature on the battlefield. Just, yeah, let's just grab a creature. I mean, not saying that's fantastic, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Actually, wait. No, it would. Okay, it would have mattered. I was thinking back on that Endurance play. That Endurance play was pretty bad. Being out of touch in Modern makes me upset with myself. Stomping Ground, Shock, no Shock. Wow, that's shocking. What does this mean? A bolt? Sure. Maybe that's not so shocking now. More lands. Definitely falling behind here. We've drawn too many lands and we are losing to the fact that they are a control deck and we have dead cards and they do not, which is, you know, the eternal issue of mid-range versus control. You can have a good game plan against them, but then you just draw your bad cards and, like, I mean, it is what it is, right? You just can't really do much about it. So nothing to be terribly upset about. Inquisition, that is a good one. So we will attack with my construct. Could have attacked with my Haywire Might as well. Should have probably attacked with the Haywire Might as well. I'm just gonna say go. Our opponent's playing fairly well, but we still need the. Oh, they're exiling the Might. Okay. Should I have pushed it? Probably not. Our hand does nothing. Hi, Kahira. Yes. Okay. Opponent is helping us out. That is if they don't have a blue card in their hand for force negation. Oh wait, they only had 3 cards in hand. Well, I kind of think we take the counter spell. We say go, then we pop the Takanuma this turn. Hold back the construct. Well, maybe that was wrong. See, they're gonna play the Kahira pre-combat. Sure. Yeah, I made a mistake here. More mistakes coming in. I am so sorry, folks. Making mistakes, like, as long as they aren't, like, detrimental, which I don't think they are, but, like, swinging for 1 there is important. Like, not 100% of the time, but, like, it is important, right? Okay, we cleared a bunch of lands from the top of our deck, which I am quite happy with. All right. Ermagurf. Mishra's Bobble. See if they they didn't force that. Wowzers. That's actually shocking. I feel like countering that kind of makes some sense. Now, do we bobble and man, I'm not thinking right. I'm so sorry. Like, I think the play here, as strange as it seems, okay, Omnath. So good. God, Omnath. I freaking hate this card. And they still have force negation up, and now they have a Teferi. Oh my god. Okay. Resolves. And they have the fetch land. Okay, they messed up. Thank god. Okay, so now it's a question of, do you want Teferi or do you want to save your Omnath? Save your Omnath, obviously, is the answer. Now that taps them out. Oh wait, it doesn't, because they force negation it. Oh my god. Folks, give me a second. I'll figure out my shit. Just please. Just give me a second here to start thinking with my brain. All right. Yeah, attack us for 7. We are in deep doo-doo. I've really put myself here, I believe. I'm trying to think if, like, there was a clear misstep here. Not really sure about that, but we are where we are. I'm actually gonna mill them. Drain them. I really feel like milling ourselves is gonna be here. Don't tell me you have a Veil of Summer deck. Okay. Grab Urza Saga. Play Urza Saga. Also, I don't really want to mill my Shadow Spear, which is relevant. 3 chores. Say go. They don't really have good attacks. They have like meh attacks. They could like attack like Omnath. No, there's really no good attack here for them. Now, if they find a removal spell, that's no longer the case. Yep, that is no longer the case. Okay. Well, now we can just chump block here. Sure. So they do have a spell in hand as well, which is terrifying. Oh my god. Their deck. So good. Okay. Do I want to mill us now? Our yard. Don't mill our Shadow Spear, please. God. Today is a perfect day. we are having fun. Just kidding. We're struggle busing, aren't we? Why? I'm just dead, aren't I? There are no outs here. Let's see. Yeah, we're so dead. I'm just gonna concede, I believe. Yeah, okay. Alright. I don't even, like, okay. I'm thinking about it. I don't think I really messed up anything. It's just the minor things that are annoying me that I'm messing up, because I'm just, you know, I'm a little bit out of touch, and I think that is a very kind way of saying it to myself, is out of touch with this deck and not absolutely obliterating myself and telling me that I'm playing like an absolute dipshit. But let's talk about cards we want. We didn't see a Renin 6 in their deck. I would assume it's there. So I'm gonna keep Witherbloom in because of that, but we didn't see it. So granted, that might not be there, but I think this is a decent sideboard plan. Well, definitely interesting. All right, our hand's quite strong. Quite strong. Tomb, Inquisition U. Okay, they are on Renin 6. Renin 6 is a problem. Not really, because we do have Witherbloom command. But they just have 3 removal spells and a Teferi. Right. Okay, so we can't really fight through the removal. So would I rather have to deal with a Renin 6, which I can actually deal with in my hand currently? Or would I rather deal with a Teferi, which I don't have a way of dealing with? I'd rather take the Teferi. As shittily as that seems. But like, they also can't cast the Ren. I didn't really think about that, did I? Yeah, they cannot currently cast the Ren. So that is good. Okay. Yes. Good draw. Force of Vigor. I kind of am inclined to take the Lightning Bolt here. Am I inclined to take the Lightning Bolt? I should probably be inclined just to take the Renin 6 and then to try and fight through their removal. Yeah. And I guess I'm just gonna play this Reclaimer now. Like, if they want to like fetch shock bolt it and just like completely ruin their own mana, like let them do that. Just couldn't imagine that's the plan here. Yeah. Just kind of like, it kind of makes their mana a little bit awkward. Not terribly awkward, but maybe just a little bit. That's the game plan, at least. Let's try and, you know, mess some things up. That's a good draw. Yes. So, that's a good draw, but we still need to like figure out a way to play it. Just because, like, oh my god, well, I love that these just answer literally any permanent. It's just, that's just reasonable, right? Answer any permanent. Why not? Just play with your Leyline Binding and Prismatic Ending. Because why not? Just why not? Pithy Needle. That doesn't really do much for us. And I'm not Witherbloom commanding just yet. I want to save that for a possible Renin 6 this turn. I know that they're probably just going to ley. Oh, Prismatic Ending. All right, another. Oops, I answer your permanent. Into another. Oh, there it is. There she is. Hello there, gorgeous. That's what I'm talking about. Off the top. Are we Force of Vigoring in our upkeep? Because it kind of seems... Oh, we are playing Boseiju. I love that for us. Alright, so we really want mana. That's what we're saying. Okay. I think... of course, Fatal Push. Like, pretty bad. Maybe I should just be taking this out. But they're on Omnath. It's so weird, right? Their hand is Land, Force, Leyline Binding. Let's say we Witherbloom command here. Then I kind of feel like playing Pithy Needle's better. Not like 100% better, but I kind of think it's better. Wait, what land did they get back? Maybe I just named the land. It's Misty Rainforest. Let's do that. Let's go for the greedy play. I kind of think I like that play the most. Now, I'm not saying it's the best play, but I kind of like it. They have to like Leyline Binding this Pithy Needle, which is definitely not what they want to do with their turn. Yeah. I kind of think that was the right call. The only problem with that judgment call is now they just get like they're set up on their mana. But like I don't know. That's the problem with this deck is it literally has a million things. A million things. And I don't know what to do. Like I genuinely don't know what the right answer is. It's so hard to deal with everything because everything sucks. Or everything doesn't suck. Apologies. Everything is goated with the sauce. So like there's really no good option, and I can't really explain what the good option is because we're just like completely boned 99% of the time. All right, let's grab a Mistra's Buble. Thoughtseize you. Okay. We are effed is the nice way of saying it. We are so freaking boned. Dude, like, what is their deck? It's so good. Oh, it upsets me. I have to take the Force because the Force actually kills both my creatures, whereas everything else does not actually kill all of my creatures. No, I'm just dead. Like, I can pretend we're in this game, but we're not in this game. Like, they go Omnath into Fury. Like, otherwise, I go, okay, take Omnath. They go Force of Vigor my two creatures. That's not really good. Or take, I mean, like, or like, yeah, and then they just go, yeah, they just go Force of, like, I don't know if I'm making my point clear, but it's just like, it is what it is, right? It's just kind of like, it's like a lose-lose. And now we can't even pop our bobble. And all of this stuff replaces itself. And yeah. Yeah. Banning Orion was the problem. I'm not gonna lie, not playing Modern for a little bit was kind of nice. A nice little break from Modern was definitely appreciated for my mind. Not saying that Modern's bad, but like it's definitely in a spot. Should have cracked the bobble. That's okay. That's okay, because I'm okay. All right, we're 0-3. We're gonna try and push ourselves into a positive, or at least a 2-3, but it's not looking so good so far. So I'll see you all in the next match. Okay, folks, we have a good hand. We have a good hand. We can win, maybe. Please, Deck. It's okay. I've been doing so well with Rock that it was only inevitable for a bad league to happen. I mean, it just had to happen at some point. Now, whether it's now or later, it is what it is, right? It just happens. Don't want to land. I don't know. I'm not upset. I am like upset because I love seeing this deck absolutely wreck face, but I can't be upset because this deck has just been so beautiful to me. So I am not upset with where we're at. It looks like we are at least in a somewhat favorable position to be kind of winning this game. Our opponent's on some mid-range variant where we have already started with a, them on a mold of 5, which is quite strong for us. Now we get to play Urza's Saga. I'm just going to play Springleaf Drum because, yes. Not going to run out of Dark Confidant into an obvious. I mean, we know they have Fatal Push, but there's no reason to play this out into a Fatal Push. Like, what is that accomplishing? Nothing. Yeah, it is what it is. That's just gonna be the saying of the episode or of the video. What is the Rock? It is what it is. That I don't know. That's the quote of the Rock. Here we are playing Rock, rocking along, being happy. That's a good draw. Segu. Wait, they are a Flagstones of Trocare list. Does that mean that they are on land destruction? Maybe? I don't really actually know. What does that mean? Why are we on a Flagstones, opponent? Tell me. I'm gonna get Spellbomb here. I am quite curious why we are on Flagstones. Flagstones! Alright, all this is fine. Next turn, we are going to go Witherbloom into Urza Saga into Dark Confidant. Maybe they're a Fury deck? That could make some sense. This is good. Das is good. I guess I should attack first. Why am I casting spells pre-combat? It doesn't make sense, does it? There is no reason to cast spells pre-combat. That is something I'm horrible at. I always do that. I love just like casting my spells, F6ing, and moving on with my life. There is no reason to do that, and it is actually a grave mistake to do that. So you lose quite a bit of percentage points, and it's really just out of my laziness. So not really a good whatchamacallit habit to have. So it's actually a good one to break. God, I'm yawning like Momo. Like a Momo. It is late here. I got up early. Completely whacked up my sleep schedule. So. Oh, what's this? Oh, just making 1/1s? Sure. Sure, why not? Go ahead. Probably should have. Maybe Nile spellbombing them when that was in the yard could have been a play. All right, they conceded. Sure. All right. Bitter Blossom, gas. Go for the throat, gas. Soul Guide Lantern, gas. Jukabog, gas. Torox, maybe. Discard badge. Haywire Might seems unplayable. Nile Spellbomb's fine. Yeah, I mean, I kind of think that's just like an easy swap. Is there anything in here that maybe, because we have an extra land? I don't think so. I'm assuming that they are at least a somewhat graveyard-centric deck based off of Seasoned Pyromancer, so we're going to hope that this is good and just, you know, move on. We have a snip, snap, booty clap hand. Let's see what they're leading out on. Nothing. All right. Do we get a Bitter Blossom to resolve? Bitter Blossom is awesome. That is the truth. If you don't believe me, then you're just wrong. Nothing. Wow. Okay. They do have Prismatic Ending in the deck. Do I want... Okay. So, do we think that they're a Blood Moon deck? Probably not. But can we afford to play around it? Kind of? I mean, we could at least... At the... I don't know. Like... Yeah, I think we can. We can fetch Swamp into Forest and then get a dual land here. Yeah, okay. That just makes our mana a lot smoother. Lot smoother. Alright, Bitter Blossom is awesome. Just can't deny it. I love this card so much. I don't know. It just makes me happy to see cards that aren't, you know, traditionally played in Modern. It is what it is. I love it. I love it. All right, why do we have Flagstones in the deck? Can we... Okay, Prismatic Ending, sure. I don't know why they have Flagstone of Trocaire in their deck, but I am curious at the very least. Hey, Prismatic Ending me up. See what this is. Liliana. Okay. That's fine. Right. Let's discard Marsh Flats. Marsh Flats. Oh. Oh, we're a Bloodghast deck. Okay. Well, that's good that we have Endurance. Yep. Definitely want to pop your yard back in. Boyukabog. That's good as well. Attack Lily. I will play Saga. Did I bring in Pithing Needle? I don't think I did. Maybe I should have, but I did not. Okay. It's okay. It's all right. I mean, I definitely think bringing it in might have been worth it, but, you know, I've already made the decision not to, so don't really dwell on that. Okay, we are tapping Manias. Okay, that's fine. I can do that, sure. Do I want to get rid of Bog or Push? I'm thinking Push just, like, doesn't do anything. Oh, man, as they, like, discard a Torok. Ooh, Bobby. Am I holding my hand in case... I think I'm holding my cards for two reasons. One, in case they are on another Torok here. And second, because of just Liliana. And I kind of want both of these spells. Break the Ice. Okay. I love when opponents bring this in against me. God. My goodness, I'm going to lose my mind. Discard Bajukabog. Why are we ticking up? We have a Prismatic Ending. God, please tell me you have like a path to exile. Nothing? Huh. Tarmogoyf. Oh man, Tarmogoyf, you are good. Wow, damage happens. Okay, I kind of don't understand, like, not just, like, down ticking, playing other Lily plussing, but it, I guess, yeah, I don't know. That was just kind of weird. Mill us, grab back a Salga. Now, do I want to play Tarmogoyf or Dark Confidant? I think I want to play Dark Confidant because, well, and then I guess in this case, I want to protect my Goyf, so I might as well bobble now. Now, granted, this is worse against a Torok, and that is something I was concerned about, so maybe this could be a slight punt. But then we didn't know they had the land, so, I mean, they did top deck the land. All right, Dothy. That's fine. Into Torok. Wow, they didn't want to discard our hand. I think Tarmogoyf just can go. Then we can, what we can end up doing here is just we kill this Dothy and attack Lily with both here. I think that's okay. Or we just draw another Tarmogoyf and life is just easy. Yeah, I mean, we'll just make this play then. Kill the Torok. We get to attack the Lily down. Attack you for 1. And then I guess I am playing the Boseiju. Saying go here. I don't really think there's a reason to not play the Boseiju. I guess like an additional discard spell, but like exactly like Liliana or something like that. But I kind of don't think that's very likely. I mean, we've gone through what, 2 lilies, and like we've gone through, we've seen 2 Toroks. Maybe they're on, you know, 4 copies. I just don't think it's very likely for any of those scenarios to really happen. So I'm kind of just inclined to just play out my lands and set up for the following turns in case I draw more lands. Yep, cast my Tarmogoyf. It's okay. What do we have here? Liliana would be obnoxious, but what is this? Oh my god. It's only a 6 powered. Why are we making this play? Okay, this was a... Not saying this is a bad play. That seems like a bad play. Like, oh, we're just making blockers? I don't understand. I don't understand at all. Endurance. Yeah, that's good. Go for the throat. Yep. All right. Grab a Shadow Spear. Let's go to combat. Attack Ob. Attack Ob. Wait, hold up. Attack Big Ob with both of these and attack Little Ob with Dark Confidant. Because this Confidant's dying anyways, so I might as well as just attack with it. And yeah, they're gonna block, ping Dark Confidant. Now it's an empty board. They do have 2 reds, so maybe a card that can get them back into it is Seasoned Pyromancer, but I'm gonna slam a 7/8 Tarmogoyf and have way more than lethal on board, and they can't even present enough blockers, I don't believe, because we can go for the throat and then equip Shadow Spear. They block a 4/4, take 4, 8, 16 exactly. I'm pretty sure no matter what, they're dead. All right, we got a game. Let's go. Let's get into the 5th and final match. Let's get a 2-3 and be happy. Yay! We have a hand that I've seen before and just can't keep. Yeah, I guess. We're up against a Giganta deck, which typically means creature decks, so I'm happy playing with Fatal Pushes in mind. All right. All right. Woo! Wow. Wee woo wah wow. Top card Vapor Snag. Okay, well that is a good incentive to kill this now. Don't really want to trade a I don't really want to trade a removal spell for a fatal push here. That's a good draw as well. Inquisition, I will more than likely just take the Vapor Snag. We could take the light up. Yeah, let's take the light up. They are my insane value against this deck. Just a shitty 1/1. I mean, it is what it is. It's okay. So are they on they must be, ooh, that's a good draw. They might be on, what's that card called? I don't even remember. Stormwing Entity? Yeah. I remember that card was so insane. And then like magic happens and now I couldn't even remember the name. It was like it was the Murktide Regent of Modern. Like it was insane. And now it's just like, where did the card go? It doesn't even exist. It's so weird how Magic works. Oh man, draw me a land deck. Would love to just endurance this DRC. Okay. Turn my Witherbloom into a removal spell. I can risk it with, I just want to play Tarmogoyf. Like, I think this is the safest option. If we want, we can still pitch cast Witherbloom and eat the DRC. I'm not necessarily sure if that's the correct thing to do, but it is an option. I think I'm more incentivized to try and wait, because typically these decks are not really burn decks, but rather they are decks that play spells that can do damage-ish, if that makes sense. I think I'm going to endurance pitching Tarmogoyf here, or maybe Witherbloom. It's one of the two. So I definitely am going to kill this DRC this turn. It's just the question of how and what do we pitch for it. A bolt. Okay. Prowess, Surveil. We will push the Soulscar Mage, because that is, oh man, yes. Oh, yes. Yes. Wait, is this just dead anyways? There are no, what are we missing? Oh man. If I push this, nothing additional gets into it. Alright, I mean, I think I just gotta let it go, right? And then for chump blocking and pushing here. Now, actually, do I want to push here or do I want to push somewhere else? I think I want to push somewhere else. I think I'd rather push the Soul Scar, because they equal the same amount of damage, but next turn I can deal with DRC if I draw a land. Oh my. Shouldn't have spoke. Shouldn't have freaking spoke. If I draw a land, Keck freaking W. Should not have spoke. Also should have bounced Urborg. Some Murktide Regent. God. Fine, Jagantha. Thank baby Jesus. Alright. Sure. Let's take your Jagantha. Say go. Oop. Oh. Double red. Anamorphose. Okay. Card's good. Card is powerful. They put a Swift Spear in the yard. Let's go. Okay. All this is fine and dandy. Okay. Well, good news. I think we're winning this game. Bad news. Oh, there's none. Do I want to pop their yard? Sure. Doesn't make our Goif that much smaller. Like, don't think it's that big of a deal. Alright, let's start getting on the aggressive here. Mill us, drain you. Cast Witherbloom. Show me a Saga. Let's go. Play Saga. Are we attacking? I don't think there's any real reason to attack this turn. Next turn, I am going to attack, but this turn's not next turn, so, you know. Oh, God. That was a good draw. Ugh, that's a good card. Forgot about this card being legal in other formats. DRC, sure. It's not that big of a deal. They're attacking, we're blocking. We're not attacking. Alright, let's play Dark Confidant. Say go. I don't think I need to attack. I think I just need to buy myself one more turn until the game is over via Shadow Spear and Tarmogoyf. And I would rather bluff something than in my hand. Maybe it's not worth it. Bluffing's one of those things that's like, it's very contextual to when it's good and when it's bad. Here, I think it's reasonable. I don't know if it's necessarily needed. Because if we draw a land and then like a 2-drop, like there's definitely, yeah, I probably should play the land. There's definitely reasons to not do it, you know. Urza Saga's on top. All right, and this is like exactly that scenario where playing land was definitely correct. Okay, Goif is now a 7/6 or a 6/7. Doesn't die to bolt or double bolt. Apologies. It does die to, or not die, but it does get bounced by Vapor Snag. So that's probably the one card I should be worried about. But if they have it, they have it, and we are already pretty far ahead. Yep, they do have it, so it's not bad. Not great either. Yeah, and then like this is the perfect scenario where like if we played that land last turn, now we can go Tarmogoyf post combat. So that was just like a simple punt. Blue, red. Okay, another expressive. White. And these cards are good enough to keep up with us. Or this card alone is good enough to keep up with us. If they find a Vapor Snag off this, we could definitely be in trouble and just lose the game, actually. But we'll see. We shall see. If I equip an attack, this is going to be a 4/4. It could be a 5/5. Avidart doesn't do much. Avidart here. I guess they might just ship with everything. They're Lavadarting us. Wow. I don't really like that. Honestly. Now we just go chump. Okay. Okay, this makes a... Oh, they have one card in hand still? What could that one card be? Gotta think about... Oh my god. Wow, what a few draw steps these have been. Bolt? Oh my god, now they can bolt. We go to 2? And it's pretty good. Pretty good sequence here. They're going to combat. So, I mean, we only have one option, and it is the chump everything option. Or trade and then double chump. We bolting our endurance? Yeah. That was definitely a turn. It was definitely a turn. Okay. Reclaimer, that's good. Oh man. Okay. I was like, how do I tap to not take damage or as much damage? Oh. Would I rather? No, I think I'm just gonna say go here. We can make Reclaimer into a 3/4 if we need to by fetching. I don't think Sprite Dragon and one mystery card can beat us. Unless that, I guess Vapor Snag is the one card that we'd have to be concerned about. Mistress Bauble is not the card that I'm concerned about, so yeah. Should be all but wrapped up here, unless they top deck a Vapor Snag off of the Bauble, which would be gross. But they've also gone, I don't think they've shuffled. So like they've gone through 2 Vapor Snags essentially, because one's on the bottom of their deck. Yep, attack, sure. Make our construct, oops. There you go. I don't really want to attack, I don't really want to crack my land, so I'm just going to use it again to do that. I'll spell bomb, why not? Put up my Tarmogoyf. Does this work? Alright, I feel safe now. I feel safer, I should say. I actually don't know if this game's necessarily wrapped up, because their deck can definitely do some stuff. Like, starting with an expressive iteration would be... Why is this card in this format? Like, holy Jesus, this card's insane. Like, how are we still playing this game? I believe this game should have been over, like, so long ago, but expressive iteration is insane. Okay. I think I'm going double block. Yeah, this gets blown out by Vapor Snag plus Bolt, but like, whatever. That's the card I'm worried about. Right? They can go like Bolt, a construct, trade off, essentially. But that's just not even good for them. That's them like losing their entire board and having to race, or actually they're just on the crackback, apologies. Not even racing at this point. Opponent's thinking here. Thinking they're dead. Let's see, maybe Lava Dart could win them the game. Let's say they go Bolt us down to 10, Lava Dart us down to 9, Lava Dart us down to 8. That's Mother freaking trucker. That was like the one card that is terrifying at this point. Golly, goodness gracious. Okay, well the good news is they can't bolt us, so they have to bolt a construct, which is the truth. Now if they bolt this construct, can they deal enough to kill Reclaimer? They can. That's awkward. It is okay. Bolting Reclaimer, sure. Okay. So are we Lava Darting the Reclaimer then? Because as of blocks, this is not doing anything. Okay. Sure. That's fine. Maybe I should have cycled for a Saga, but I don't really. Well, I probably definitely should have. Okay. Oh no. Oh no. Should have cycled for the Saga. Why did I not cycle for the Saga? Oh no. When we see like a Fatal Push on top of our deck, or an Endurance, or something like that. Elvish Reclaimer. Okay, we're gonna lose this game, aren't we? 12, like any different than 13. Do I need to draw? Let's see. One spell, that's 2. 2 plus 2 plus 7 is not dead. So they need 2 spells here regardless. So let's hope that we draw a Fatal Push here, or an Endurance, or a Tarmogoyf. Yeah, any one spell and we're dead, or two spells and we're dead. Oh god, let's light up the stage. Ugh. Two lands. I think we did it. We got so lucky. We're at 1. Hold. 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 Stop. Stop. Oh, no. Don't you dare have a Swift Spear. Oh my god. What the fuck? Oh man, what a time to be alive. And Witherbloom Command off the top to win us the game. That is wild. Golly. What a crazy game that we should definitely not have won, but we did. Alright, sick. EEN. Go for the throats in. Don't think I need Soul Guide Lantern. Don't think I need Bitter Blossom. Bog is like kind of meh. Haywire Might bad. Spell Bomb not good. 3 Thoughtseize can get trimmed. Say go and be happy with our decisions. I think so. All right, look at this beautiful bad hand. All right, look at our mold of 5. Yeehaw, brother. Guess I'm just like freaking praying that this engineered explosive is good enough to sweep up like bunch of creatures. Yeah, I guess. Oh, that's a good draw. Oh, that's a good draw. Yep. Well, we do the hope that's the hope that they don't draw a land hand. Let's go. We can go Goyf. They can't kill Goyf. They attack. They can unholy heat it. Or they can just lava dart it. That's not very good, is it? Yeah, that's not very bueno. That's no bueno. No, no, no bueno. Scalding Tarn, Lightning Bolt. Okay, so they can't bolt our Goyf. That's good news. Unless they don't want to fetch here. But that to me seems a little crazy. Oh, well, now we can fetch. Aha! Get got. Opponent. Get freaking got. Alright, our mold of 5 is slowly but surely working its way out. Let's grab Forest, I think. I think we are grabbing Forest. Bolting Face. Okay. Bolt Face, they say. Okay. Morphos. Sure. Oh, if they get Unholy Heat online, we are in deep doo-doo. That doesn't get it online. Don't hit Delirium, please. Don't hit Delirium plus land. Okay, EI is fine. Am I blocking here? I kind of can't block, can I? I mean, I guess I could technically block, but I just don't think it's that worth it. Yeah, because we just like don't have Delirium. Or they don't have Delirium, apologies. Alright. I'm gonna get Swamp. No, I said I was gonna get forest, but I kind of just think swamp's better here. Kind of just think swamp's better. It's just a little bit better. A lava dart, sure. Sure. Are you shitting me? That's actually a freaking good draw. I don't know why I said it like that. Okay. Let's grab. Oh, we don't have our. Oh, well, that's not good. Huh. Okay. Bobble you. Soulscar Mage. God damn it. That's literally the sickest draw. Man, where is our graveyard hate? Ah, I didn't think I needed it. I wanted it. God, this freaking Dark Confidant is so abysmally bad. It's kind of insane. Kind of insane how bad this card is. I should have taken out Dark Confidant in this matchup, probably. Kept in some stuff. I don't really know what, but some stuff. Some stuff. What are we doing here? Alright, that's not killing Tarmogoyf, so that's a happy Bob, at the very least. It's a happy bobber. We're at 4. Another Tarmogoyf. Another Tarmogoyf. Red mana. DRC. Uh-oh. So now we're trying to hit Delirium, I'd assume. We have a Vapor Snag. Ugh. These are issues that we have. Well, if they don't hit Delirium, shit's fine. Oh, they did hit Delirium. They milled a DRC. Oh, but now our Glyph's a 6/7, so now they have to 2-for-1 themselves. Alright, things are getting a little bit better. Oh, they don't even need to do that because it's... Well, I think I would definitely take my chances of blocking some damage. God dang, dude. This deck just like pumps damage out. Yep. Yep. Oh, man. I genuinely think we're just dead. Like, I put this out on 1. I plop it now, I think. Now, the problem here is this Sprite Dragon comes down as a 1/1, then instantly up to a 3/3 because of Lava Darts. Oh, and that's us dead. 6. Now we're at 1. Don't think we have an out, though, so... Yeah. Don't think we got an out. But we'll see. We'll see. Fatal Push. Not good enough. All right. Let's bring in our Graveyard Hate again, because that would have definitely maybe won us the game. And take out these Dark Confidants, because Dark Confidant just like actually does nothing in this matchup. So yeah. I don't know why I didn't bring it. I don't know why I thought I didn't need the Graveyard Hate. They're on DRC. Like, that's just almost alone good enough of a reason to have it. And like the fact that they have any Delirium cards that matter other than DRC, it's just like above and beyond why it is important. All right, this hand's fine. This hand is okay. I'm gonna play. You could play out the Springleaf Drum first here, but I don't really know if that's that good. I would be fine if they kill this Reclaimer here or something like that. Yeah, because now it makes our Goyf a little bit harder to kill. Granted, they can still kill it with like a bolt, but I do enjoy myself a nice Tarmogoyf. Also, like, halts any creatures in the future, so. This is probably just an Urza Saga game plan. Urza Saga into Urza Saga into Urza Saga. Our opponent is playing, ooh, Soulscar? Soulscar? Double Soulscar? Is this a... I think this is a EE type of turn here. I mean, I know we miss out on our thing, but like, I don't think I can turn this down. Is attacking worth? Probably not. 3 points of damage is not that great. And there's, you know, things that can be done. Better things that can be done. Alright, don't you dare have a freaking blood moon. Oh, thank God. I was about to lose my mind. Oh, thank freaking sweet baby Jesus. Okay, floating a mana here. That's happening. Is Shadow Spear getting got? I think so. And let's make a construct and say go. Again, no reason to get aggressive at all here. No reason to really do anything. Oh, I guess you know what I could have done? I should have and could have played the Springleaf Drum. But again, my peanut brain doesn't exist because I haven't been playing this deck for like, I don't know, way too long. And now I haven't played Modern, I feel like, in a while. I know I've probably produced some videos, but like I just like have failed to remember what it's like to even play this deck. So it's been a sec and it's not pretty. Oh, we are double attacking. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sure, I guess I am just taking the damage. Don't really feel like this is that problematic. Unholy Heat. That's what I thought was going on here. All right, so let's Fatal Push. Fatally push that. It wouldn't have mattered. Our construct would have died anyways, so we could have had Springleaf Drum on the battlefield, which might have been important this turn. Yeah, it would have been important this turn, wouldn't it have? Okay. Let's grab ourselves Spell Bomb, play land, play thingy. I think I can attack for 6 this turn. Pretty happily attack for 6. Oh. God dang, dude. I heard this card's good. Powerful yields. This Expressive Duration card is just like not fair, is it? It's like, at least with Urza Saga, you lose something. With Iteration, it's like, it just doesn't feel like this card ever is bad. Like, there's not like, oh, you have a Blood Moon, so now it's bad. Oh, wait, this card's even good against that. Like, I'm not blocking here. No blocks. No reason to block. Lightning Bolt, the construct, sure. Lava Dart, the construct, sure. I guess I mean, they're gonna pop their yard. Oh, I thought they were gonna pop the dart there, but I guess not. 6, 7. Attack. 18. Play our little Reclaimer. We have Fatal Push Up. All is happy. All is well. Little Sprite Dragon here and there. Into another iteration. Holy crap, man. This card is fair and not good at all. It's just so sick, dude. How is this card like? It's like this card and Ren and 6 just really make you think like, what the hell is WotC doing? Like most other cards, I'm genuinely not that like, you know, oh my god, this card is absurd. Like, but I believe express like the fact that this like I have words. I have words that could be said. All right, let's just say go. Exile your little sprite dragon. Go ahead. Is your last card the 4th iteration? Because that is the only card that I'm worried about. Light up the stage. Okay. Sure. So Spirit Lava Darts. Sure. Sure. So if we go block here, they can go dart, sack, dart. I think that's okay. Oh, they didn't do it anyways, so. Grab ourselves a little saga. Little sad saga. Inquisition. Don't really think I am inquisitioning them. I guess Vapor Snag is like the one. Maybe I should have inquisitioned them. Because, like, maybe there's a world Vapor Snags in their hand. God, I've been playing so bad today. Yeah, I'm gonna inquisition them. I just, like, I think that's the actual only way I lose this game. And, like, I don't really want to lose this game because I got Vapor Snagged. Alright, they're bolting us. Like, I know this makes our play look really dumb and really stupid, but, like... Okay, we can double attack, which means they are forced to block. They'll just double block the Reclaimer. Is that okay? Then go to 1, sure. Or they can just chump. Sure, I think this is okay. I think that's pretty good for us. You're on 1. I've played horrible. It's okay. Guard us into... It would have to be like Vapor Snag and then Lava Dart, maybe? Lava Dart's worth 4, so Soul Range Bolt. Yeah, you're dead. Now we go block. They can't eat the Tarmogoyf damage here. Yeah. We go block. Because wait, they could bolt us down to 7, dart us down to 6, and no, that wouldn't even been lethal. Wouldn't have mattered. So if they dart here, this is a 2-2 or 2-3. Okay, they conceded. All right, I played so bad. The list was fine. The Haywire Might didn't really come up much. I think really Haywire Might shines in exactly hammer matchup. And I think to me that says that this is not a main deck card. This is definitely a sideboard card. And I would say it's probably better than the Soul Guide Lantern because we already have quite a bit of graveyard hate. And part of me thinks that just like having this in the sideboard, not in the main deck, because like in the main deck we drew it and it was just like kind of awkward and didn't do much, and like it's a very good card, but it's very specific in what it does, and that's kind of the problem. That's why Pithy Needle is not a main deck card. It's very, very good when it's good, but it's very specific when you need it and in situations where you need it. So with that being said, I think Haywire Might was a good card to try, but it's definitely not meant to be main deck. And sideboard definitely 1, maybe 2 if you want it really bad. It's not a bad effect even just to draw in the matchups where you need it. So overall, happy with the deck, happy with the list. I know we went 2-3, which is not the most exciting record, but it's definitely, you know, I played really bad. getting back into it, it's like playing a deck that you haven't played in a while, especially when it's as complicated as this list, is very difficult. So definitely didn't pilot it perfectly by any means necessary. But hopefully I can play a little bit more often and we can get some, you know, modern back in the, you know, forte and kick some ass. So I will see you all in the next video. I appreciate you all for watching. Bye.